steel your sensibilities, so that life shall hurt you as little as possible. If you find something very difficult to achieve yourself, don't imagine it impossible, for anything possible and proper for another person can be achieved as easily by you. How easily we love ourselves above all others, yet we put more stock in the opinions of others than in our own estimation of self. Do not say little in many words, but a great deal in few. Let no one persuade you by word or deed to do or say whatever is not best for you. Don't try to cover your mistakes with false words. Rather, correct your mistakes with examination. Well-being is attained little by little, and nevertheless is no little thing itself. To get everything you want is not a good thing. Disease makes health seem sweet. Hunger leads to the appreciation of being full-fed. Tiredness creates the enjoyment of resting. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. You have been formed of 3 parts: body, breath, and mind. Of these, the first 2 are yours insofar as they are only in your care. The third alone is truly yours. Rest satisfied with doing well, and leave others to talk of you as they please. The secret of happiness, you see, is not found in seeking more, but in developing the capacity to enjoy less. You will never do anything in this world without courage. It is the greatest quality of the mind next to honor. Above all things, respect yourself. The things you really need are few and easy to come by, but the things you can imagine you need are infinite, and you will never be satisfied. It is essential for you to remember that the attention you give to any action should be in due proportion to its worth. For then you won't tire and give up if you aren't busying yourself with lesser things beyond what should be allowed. You must build up your life action by action, and be content if each one achieves its goal as far as possible, and no one can keep you from this. I never did anything worth doing by accident, nor did any of my inventions come by accident. They came by work. The first and greatest victory is to conquer yourself. To be conquered by yourself is of all things most shameful and vile. You shouldn't give circumstances the power to rouse anger, for they don't care at all. People are like dirt. They can either nourish you and help you grow as a person, or they can stunt your growth and make you wilt and die. As soon as you awake, lay the actions in order to be done the coming day. No man has the right to be an amateur in the matter of physical training. It is a shame for a man to grow old without seeing the beauty and strength in which his body is capable. Never trust a friend who speaks bad of his comrades. As a matter of self-preservation, a man needs good friends or ardent enemies, for the former instruct him, and the latter take him to task. A person who is captured by his passions cannot be free. I have never wished to cater to the crowd, for what I know they do not approve, and what they approve I do not know. No one is free who has not obtained the empire of himself. No man is free who cannot command himself. Whatever they think of you, do what you think is fair. Employ your time in improving yourself by other men's writings, so that you shall gain easily what others have labored hard for. Good character is not formed in a week or a month. It is created little by little, day by day. Protracted and patient effort is needed. It is hard to contend against one's heart's desire, for whatever it wishes to have it buys at the cost of soul. When men speak ill of thee, live so as nobody may believe them. Strength of mind rests in sobriety, for this keeps your reason unclouded by passion. Anger begins with folly and ends with repentance. Do not spoil what you have by desiring what you have not. Remember that what you now have was once among the things you only hoped for. Let no one be slow to seek wisdom when he is young, nor weary in the search of it when he has grown old. For no age is too early or too late for the health of the soul. The time when most of you should withdraw into yourself is when you're forced to be in a crowd. Misfortune seldom intrudes upon the wise man. His greatest and highest interests are directed by reason throughout the course of life. We must exercise ourselves in the things which bring happiness, since if that be present, we have everything, and if that be absent, all our actions are directed toward attaining it. A free life cannot acquire many possessions, because this is not easy to do without servility to mobs or monarchs. The man who makes everything that leads to happiness depends upon himself, and not upon other men, has adopted the very best plan for living happily. This is the man of moderation, the man of manly character and of wisdom. You don't develop courage by being happy in your relationships every day. You develop it by surviving difficult times and challenging adversity. The soul is dyed the color of its thoughts. Think only on those things that are in line with your principles and can bear the light of day. The content of your character is your choice. Day by day, what you do is who you become. Your integrity is your destiny. It is the light that guides your way.